Hi YouTube, this is Darkon633. We're taking a look at another Star Wars The Black Series 6-inch review. This time we're going to take a look at the final 6-inch Black Series figure in the Rogue One line in the first wave, and that is Jedha Jyn Erso. Now this is the suit based on her Jedha design, which still at this point in time it's unclear what exactly Jedha, EADU, and all the terms are at the moment. So until the movie premieres, there isn't much to say about the particular naming. Anyways, we're going to take a look at the box. The box is in the standard 6-inch scale box. Here's a picture of Jyn Erso. She is number 22, making her the first in the releases. A bio, and that pretty much covers the box. We'll now take a look at the figure. The figure scales pretty nicely with the other characters. So here we have Cassian Andor in his EADU design. And here's Jyn next to K2SO as well. So they scale in pretty nicely. Just as a bonus, we are going to scale her with the previous female hero, and that's Rey from The Force Awakens. So it's very unlikely these characters will ever meet in the film, but we're just going to scale them there. So now we're going to take a look at Jyn Erso more specifically. Articulation-wise, her head is on a ball joint, but the hood piece does kind of hinder it. It's over so slightly. You do need to move it around just to get into there, but it does hinder the left and right movement a tad bit. She has ball hinges at the shoulders, ball joints at the elbows with a single elbow joint, swivels at the wrists with the ball hinge so that she can move her hand like that. She has a full 360 waist articulation with an ab crunch, though it's not the best ab crunch I've seen. She has ball hinges at the hips with good movement forward and back, even with the holster being in the way. She still suffers from the holster side articulation point problem that I've been seeing. The other side's a little better, but it is still tight for what it does. She does have double joints at the knees, so she does have good movement there. Swivels at the boot on the top, and she does have ankle pivots, so she does have a high range of movement. The cloak piece can be removed if you wished, so that you can have a better profile look at her face. It does take a little bit of work to pull off the hood sometimes. Sometimes I've been able to pull it off really easily. Other times it does take a little bit of effort. It seems like I'm suffering through that at this very moment. It's being a little tricky today though. There we go. So here is the look at Jyn Erso close up. And it's a pretty good likeness of the character. However, mine does suffer from some paint problems because it seems like the eyes are a little wonky. Doesn't seem to be looking in the correct position, but it does okay otherwise. She does have this pistol, which does look really nice in her hand, and it fits in really nicely. But it can be holstered on the side if you wish to, in her standard holster here. Now what's cool is that, since she does have the articulation points, you can actually pose her, actually gripping the handle of the blaster once it's holstered. So that's actually kind of cool that it actually can do that. Basically, you do need to move it around a bit, and she does have enough clearance in order to look like she's getting ready to take out her blaster. And I think that's really nice, and it's just an overall really good figure. Underneath the hood, since we're going to look at it, it does spin much more freely, and she can look left and right quite a bit with the hood piece off, and that's cool. The only thing I don't like about the figure is that it is unfortunately repacked in a 3-pack that's in a Target exclusive that was sometime announced after I got this in the mail, which is a huge bummer since I really like the design of the character, and it's kind of sad that I have to double dip just so I can get the 2 new figures that is in that set. I did wish that the hood was a little bit different on that version to at least make it look less ridiculous to double dip there, because in some of the shots the hood piece is actually down, meaning that this piece was actually fully collapsed. And I think that would be a good way to just release it like that And it's unfortunate that the 6-inch standard release cannot do that at all. So that is kind of a disappointment. But other than that, I think Hasbro did a pretty great job with the figure, and I still think it's recommended. Unless you really want to get a hold of the 3-pack, then it's probably best to just wait and get that instead. I got this at Toys R Us with the pre-order pre-sale, actually, since I wanted to save a little bit of money since it was already on sale to begin with. And I think this is still a really nice figure to get a hold of otherwise. Anyways, please comment, subscribe, and check out Hero Club. Also, please check out Twitter, Darkon633, and please check down the other channels down below. I'm back with more reviews in the future, but for now, I'll be seeing you YouTube. Bye.